It's okay to grieve the life you thought you would have. Did you ever wake up just one day and look at your life and you're like, this isn't what I pictured it. This wasn't what I planned. This isn't how I thought it would be when I was a grown-up. For me, it was stuff like when I'm older, I can make choices by myself. When I'm not doing this, when I'm not doing that, when the kids have grown, when this happens, when that happens, and look. Maybe you thought you'd be more healthy, more successful, you'd be living somewhere exotic, you'd have a different type of body than you actually have. You'd have a dream career that you'd work towards and climb the ladder. Whatever it was, it's just different to how it actually looks. And I think there's moments when the realization of the discrepancy between what you imagined, if you let yourself actually tap into that, and how your life actually looks, in those moments, there is a grief. And you're allowed to feel that grief. You're allowed to feel like that. But it happens to everyone. Nobody's life turns out how you imagined it would be. But I think for people who with chronic illness and people in the neurodivergent community, people of difference, it hits really hard. It hits really hard. I think we need to be very tender with ourselves around that grief and around shaping and making our life something quite wonderful, even if it is really different to the picture we first held for it. And having grief around something you don't have doesn't mean you're not grateful for what you do have. And I think this is what midlife crises are about, where people just go, at this point I was supposed to have X, Y, and Z sorted, and I actually haven't. And I think that's very normal. So if you needed to hear this today, know that you're not alone. Know that it's very normal. Know that we're all doing it and we're all doing the best we can. Give yourself the grace to mourn the life that you haven't got, and to maybe take moments to appreciate and love the life you have got, and put things in place for the person that you actually are. Put things in place for the life that you may actually have. And be aware that if your life has taken an unexpected detour, there could be a massive blessing in it. You just haven't found out what it is yet. Just look for the silver lining. It's going to be there. All right. Cheers.